All right.
Testing.
So, first off, I want to know, how did you get into coffee and why did you
Holy shit.
start up Lords?
Yeah, because it's a legal drug. Everything else is illegal, and I don't like jail. Next.
Lords Coffee and Associates is a family-run business known for their welcoming environment and swiftly served morning brew. You may know them for their cheeky reels, but that same laughter occurs every day in their cafes, which are a safe space where you immediately feel included. Here's a chat that we had with owners Browny and Nicola. And so tell me about the first store that you opened and what that journey was like.
Oh my God. Yeah, so that was 7 years ago now, and I hadn't met Nico, so everything was really hard. I was just putting one foot in front of the other. It was 2 years of pain, 2 years of building up a reputation, being in there 7 days a week, filtering through bad staff member after bad staff member. I was using a couple of other people's coffee as well, and basically it was super difficult to last that 2 years. I was battling hard, and my sister was like, oh, let's just put out an ad for a staff member. And then sure enough, this angel walked through the doors. Oh, sorry. Yeah, she's standing right next to me.
Amazing.
How embarrassing. I never show that much vulnerability. Well, anyway, the show must go on.
And what did you think when you first rocked up to Lords?
Who was this freak?
I was working somewhere else at the time, but I saw the hours that were advertised, and I just thought to myself, 5 till 1, 5 days a week, how good's that? And and I handed my resume in. And then, honestly, I was just loving finishing work at 1. You get 8 hours in and you still have the rest of your day to do whatever. But he was so short-staffed that I ended up working every day for 3 weeks straight.
No way!
Yeah, so we got to know each other pretty well when you only work with that one person for 3 weeks, 8 hours a day.
Don't overshare.
No, and then I just honestly was very nervous to work with him alone at the start. I was like, this is... Because he's a bit intimidating from the outside. And then
terrifying.
And then you get to know him and he's just a big softie. So after that first day, I probably got comfortable, and I think he asked me to pour him a coffee at first, and I was shaking and super nervous, as you do on a job trial.
Yeah.
Trying to prove that you can do it. Yeah, but once I had found my feet, with the customers there were very welcoming, and it was just became so much fun.
You've created this space that is very much welcoming, not only for customers but also for the people who work for you, to just be themselves. Why is that so important to you?
We try and support our staff just to be themselves as well, and also myself, the fact that I had to take the leap and become my own boss, because previous places I've worked in, even the hotel I was in for 5 years, they were like, you've got to have collar length hair, you've got to stand like this, this is the narrative you've got to say to the guests. And other jobs, you've got to do things like this, when I knew there was a better way. Why don't we just treat people like normal Aussies and just encourage them to be themselves instead of telling people to be a certain way?
Yeah.
And then, and in turn, that just encourages unity and empowerment between for the individual, and then that organic flow just creates growth, and people gravitate towards it. And sure enough, 7 years has passed and we've opened up this second store.
Yeah.
And it flows on to the customers too. Customers can just come in and just say what they want. We're not looking at a computer going, hello, oh, was that soy? Oh, hazelnut. I'm not going to look at you. I'm going to look at the screen and just punch these numbers in.
Fair.
And then watch the docket come out. I'm not even going to look at your face. I'm not even going to have a normal Aussie chat. I'm going to... Yeah,
It's
so
like-
it's different, isn't it?
It's a safe space.
It's a safe
Yeah,
space.
we've realised like people do let their guard down when they come in, and we know their order, or even if we don't, like we recognise them and try to make them feel like whatever's happening outside of those doors doesn't matter for like the minute that they're in the store, because that's how quick we make coffee. But for that moment, like we put a smile on their faces, and our staff just have a good time, and and then the respect is just built between staff, customers, all of it. It's just,
I really want to know where the name Lords come from.
Well, as I was growing up, if someone was a legend or like a sick surfer or just like an out of the ordinary person with special powers, so we thought, we'd be like, wow, that guy's a lord. And like we'd aspire to be like that.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of, when I got sober, Mum cut a mullet, and because I was sick of my hair getting in my eyes, and I was like, yeah, I'm sober and like fucking feeling fucking good. I'm a bit of a lord now, and I've got a mullet. So I just put the two words together. Yeah, I'm smart, and called myself the Mullet Lord. Yeah. And then
Game changer.
and then the first coffee shop I opened was called Brownies.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty intricate reason as well why I called it that too, because my last name's Brown.
And so was that the first one that you opened
was the
7
first
years
one.
ago? Or
No, previously.
Previous, okay.
Yeah, but then I thought, no, this one's going to be way better, like better than Brownies.
Yeah.
I
think Brownie's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right, but Lords is better.
Yeah. Fair.
There's a bit of prestige around the name too. It's like we can't really call ourselves Lords and be half decent.
Yeah, true. Bit of a doubles.
Yeah, it's like we'd just be shooting ourselves in the foot if we were shit.
Yeah.
So we got to be good.
Yeah.
Because we're called the Lords. So yeah, we really value our reputation too. So the reason why we wouldn't have any more than 2 stores is because Nico and I can split up and stay on top of the quality control to in turn hold our reputation high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, look, I've got one final question for you. Sorry, I've kept you for yonks. What's coming up? Like, what's next for Lords? Translation?
Yeah, so that, sorry, I get I'm so tapped into the universe that other planet dialogue
Of course.
flows through me into the microphone, and I'm the only one that knows what it means. So in English, we have just gone completely 100% independent.
Whoa, crazy.
Which is really exciting. So yeah, sourcing our green beans, and basically just the independency for us is really exciting because we can be ourselves and focus on our unique marketing abilities and our experience too that we've gained over the years. It's actually like probably the most valuable thing that we've got, because Nico and I, when we joined forces, like we've got 2 kids now, we finish at 1, we get to see our kids every day, and we live like such a joyous and free life. And if that appeals to anyone else that's interested in cafes, like that life's on offer for others too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we want to wholesale beans to, the public or other cafes or whatever, but it's more so the fact that I can jump in, Nico can jump in and guide these people to make their cafe successful and pass on our knowledge and our experience so they in turn can live a life like ours. So, and when you see that, like we've already done this and trialed this, and it's just worth so much more inside watching someone's business flourish and them get to enjoy a beautiful life too.
Yeah.
So that's what we're excited about.
Beautiful. That's gorgeous. All right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me. You guys are brilliant. Thanks.
Thank you.
You.